Hello, welcome to DK Boljat. I'm glad you're here. I am working on the image of the coast, and of course I eliminated that log, which is fine. I'm going to paint in some of the green in the foreground. Where I have it super light green, I'm going to put some more moss in here, and algae. It could be algae. It's what's at the coast. And I think the tide comes all the way in here too, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. There's green, but I will put this, I'm tapping this in. And this is olive green, sap green, and a little bit of burnt umber. And in the foreground, I want the ground to be darker anyway than it is further back. It gives the illusion of it being closer to the viewer. I'm getting some more color, and I'll put some even down here. I know you can't see that. I do apologize. I'll do that later. I'll just leave that for later. It'll be something I do before I finish it up. There we go. I'm just tapping that in with my little fan brush. This fan brush is a 20 I believe, and it is made by, is it Princeton? Let's see. Yeah, Princeton Velvet Touch. Okay. There we are. I'm just touching it in so I can see there's still canvas showing. So that's where I'm painting now, is where there's canvas showing through still. And you know, one of the most frequent questions I get with art from people that, like if I'm doing a demo or if I have a bunch of larger paintings on display, oh, it doesn't, you know, it's just a frequent question, and that is, how long did that take you to do? I paint until the painting, there's nothing on the painting that bothers me anymore. And that may sound funny, but right now I have a few places that are bothering me. I will continue until I no longer have those. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I do. That's how I know when I'm done, is I will paint until I no longer see something I need to fix. And right now I'm fixing the parts of the canvas that are showing through where it's white on here. And also putting in the green where I see it in the picture. And you know, I guess it could be grass, it could be algae, it could be moss, it could be, it's green. It's nature, right? There we go. There's a little bit out here. I'm going to have to put rocks in here too later. But for now, I'm going to put this in there and I'll take it off the, I just put some on the rock there. I'll take that off. And also the blue. There we go. I have to put this in there sharper next time. There isn't much up in the top here, so I'm just putting it down lower where I see it. There we are. But yeah, parts of it are bothering me right now, and that is some of the rocks need the base, the black part of the base on them. What else? I will analyze it and look at it and see what bothers me about it, and that's what I will continue working on until I no longer am bothered. And then I'm done. I call her good. And I what's called abandon the painting, because I'm no longer going to work on it. And it may need a few things here and there, but they don't bother me. I see them, I acknowledge them, and I let them go. In nature, there's many things that you might see. You might think, I need to fix that, or I need to help that. But nature just is nature. And so I don't I just stop when I'm done and I see that there's nothing else to fix. It's made it really easy for me to stop when I need to stop. Till then, I keep working on what I see. So I've got most of the green on the ground the way it is in the picture. Sorry, I had to stand up and get the cat. He was sitting on the computer that was playing the music. He was on the keyboard sitting. He's such a sweetheart. I need to just get him off of there, which I did. Okay, so the green's all on here. There's hardly any of the other colors, just the green. And I'm going to get black for those rocks. This brush has a little, there we go, it's got a little bit of burnt umber on there. And we're making an illusion of ground in the foreground. And I still see the canvas showing through, and that bothers me. Not that you have to have so much paint on here, but I want it to not show through. I want the canvas not to show through. There we go. Here's the ground. Okay, I don't need to paint over the sides so much. There we go. All right, I'll wipe this off and get a round brush. And a little bit of chromatic black would be good. Or I could use ultramarine and burnt umber, which I have right here. I'll just do that. That makes my own black. There we are. I can make this line more vivid now. There we go. I'm going to get a little bit of medium because it's having difficulty sticking to here, so I just have to make it a little thinner. There we are. And that's burnt umber and ultramarine. It's kind of blue. This shade is kind of a blue one. I could put more brown on it. Right now I'm just gonna make that vivid line between the rock and the ocean in the background. And then there's definitely shadows down here too that are darker than the rest of the rock. There we are. And I can take a Q-tip to take off any excess, which I have some, just sort of this line here. I'm going to blend that out a little bit. This will take it off. There we are. There we go. Okay. I thank you for joining me. And please like this video if you like it. And please subscribe to the channel if you like process videos like this. And I will see you next time in the next video. God bless you.